Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War, continuing our Union campaign. Today we have the second battle of Bull Run, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. I am recording this post the battle. I uploaded the pre-save before the actual battle. I'm going to do something very, very different today. I am going to use a completely I got the hiccups. A completely new strategy for this battle, and you guys are going to see it. I'm going to skip over the first part because I literally don't do anything. I hunker down, take a few shots at the enemy, that's it. And even then, there's going to be a lot of pockets of time where nothing happens because I'm going to be playing uber defensive, and you're going to see that, and hopefully it saves the campaign. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, go ahead. Let's enjoy the battle and see where it gets us. Alright, so this is the second phase. This is going to be really weird, I'm not going to lie. We got 2 hours and 28 minutes. We need to capture that point. We do have the advantage. So that is something that is good for us. But I don't know how good of an advantage it will really, truly be. Let's get these guys running. Let's go ahead and just get them to run. And we do have merit. So no guarantees here, guys. Really, really unsure about what's about to happen. But I'm going to push this center rather than try and push this area over here. And then we're going to try and flank around. Now, that may not be the, honorable whatnot thing to do. But you know what? I don't give a rat's butt about being honorable or anything. Any sort of sneaky tactic that I can do. I do this many times. Any advantage that I can get, I will get. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to sacrifice one of these guys. Probably like Reigns or something like that. I'm going to sacrifice him as a frontliner over here. He'll take all of the damage. And then, you know what? It'd be best not to have these guys run. Because then I'm going to have them run around and flank on the backside. These guys are going to put pressure on the front. And that will hopefully allow my plan to work. No idea if it will. And if anything, we can push more people on this flank. But I want to get 3 brigades plus my cav unit around here because this first phase of the battle is the only part of the battle where I'm going to have the advantage. And so if I can secure this area, I can hold these woods for the whole battle, hopefully, and try and yank the day out from underneath them. Now, the other thing to consider is if we are getting our butts handed to us, we just need to hold Henry Hill, which will be back here, and inflict at least 10% more casualties. So that's probably... You know what? For the sake of the campaign, I'm not going to get this point. For the sake of keeping the campaign alive, we're going to switch tactics. Yep, we're going to do it. This is going to get real boring. This is going to be a very short video compared to the Confederate side. But, we're just going to hold Henry Hill. That's probably the smart thing to do. That is the smart thing to do. I mean, it just is. We only need to hold Henry Hill and inflict 10% more casualties to get a draw. I'm not going to get that victory. So guys, I'll see you when something interesting happens. Alright, so it's the next day. And our objectives are still only to hold Henry Hill and inflict at least 10% more casualties. So that's what we're going to do. I'm fast forwarding through here because there's really not much else that I can do. There just really isn't. So we're just going to keep a hold over here. I've moved the Coldwater Arty up. That's about it though. And we're gonna sit here and chill. So I'll see you guys again. This is a very, very boring battle, but it is super, super strategic and smart as a defensive maneuver to save the entire campaign. So I apologize for a very dull battle, but I figured you guys would want me to know what I'm doing with this one, rather than just saying, hey, this is what I did. Because something interesting could happen here in the last section of this battle that I want you guys to know about. Aside from that, we're just going to sit here and chill again. Alright guys, we've got some more units in here. Our 2nd Corps Our second line of defense has shown up. I'm actually going to drop these guys back here. Not real sure where I'll need them, but it's just nice to have them in the background. Anyways, you know what? Let's actually pull this guy, and then Gladden, you come over here since you're going to deal with other cannons. That's it. Just wanted to give that quick update. Continuing to attack Jackson. We're not really continuing to attack him. We are actually going on the defensive. Enemy movement spotted on our left flank. Could be rebel reinforcements. This is where it starts sucking a lot. Should we persist in attacking him? Perhaps he has received reinforcements. There we go. And this is where I think they start being overly aggressive, I'm sure. This is the multi-phase battle. I mean, it just takes a long time to do something like this. They're moving to regroup. Wouldn't be bad to kind of post a vanguard troop over there, just to get better advantage of the hill. And we are going to go ahead and put reinforcements over on this flank. We do have a gap here in the center, but we can simply just plug that with these units. I mean, the South is only outnumbering us by a solid 2,000 soldiers, so this is, I think, where it gets interesting. There's the Stonewall Brigade. So we're holding. They can man those railroad tracks all they want. It doesn't bug me one bit. I don't know it'd be a smart. Actually, let's go over here. I'm gonna use my ponies and see if we can't get some idea on where the enemy troop movement is on this. Excuse me, on this flank. It'd be really nice to know. We're just gonna sit here. Like I said, I mean, this is how this battle has to go for us if we want to survive. I will take one extremely boring battle to save the entire campaign. You know what I mean? And I think you guys would agree. I think you would rather me do something boring for 1 or 2 episodes if it means the continuation of the Northern Union campaign than other way around. Just keeping an eye on the mini-map over here. I mean, we're still relatively even in terms of manpower. And it might even be possible to capture this thing if they, like, push the attack. Here we go. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, hey, reinforcements. But are you reinforcements, or are you just a general? A general and some supplies, that's the question. We got this flank over here down at the bottom. Well, we missed that charge. But again, the question is, I think it's just supplies over here. Oh, we can capture so much of their supplies. What I'm hoping is they're going to go on the offensive for the last section, and I'm going to be able to sneak around and take some of these Confederate, take Stony Ridge, and maybe squeeze a victory without losing very many troops. No, no, no. Capture the supplies, please. There's one of them. Oh, and there's the other. Ha ha ha! Go through here. I'll try to finagle you through the campaign. Or through the map. Shoot 'em dead, boys. I'm going to corner Long Street. I also don't know what they have cav-wise. It doesn't show how much cav they have. So it's very possible they'll be able to get that. But if I can squeeze those supplies over through here. You know what? Even just make them route. What happens if I make them route? If I make them route, they'll auto go towards Well, I can't risk that. Let's just come through here. Get wrecked, skirmishers. Longstreet's dead. Well, quote-unquote dead. Generals always seem to be able to come back. That is amazing. Well, I think it's safe to say we could probably super fast forward time. Don't think anyone else is going to come after us, but that was successful. That was a very successful defense and a very successful offensive capture. Now, also something to note is... I can't get past anywhere. That's the only place I can cross. Oh my word, I'm going to capture more of their supplies. Oh, yes. It is a good day for the North. No, no, no. Go back, go back. We can use you guys directly up here. Look at that. You know what? Let's go ahead. I don't know. Let's get these guys over here first. Knowing the way this AI works, it's going to put us in a really weird position. So if I can capture these supplies, I mean, they'll stay captured. I just don't know. Well, you know what? They may actually just auto go. Proceeding to the next day. This is where it gets interesting because I think they're going to go on the offensive. Yeah, we are outnumbered by 15,000 soldiers. Stonewall Jackson seems to be reinforced, possibly by Longstreet. Nevertheless, we have the needed troops and the we have the needed troops to attack one more time. We can try to crush Stonewall. I'm going to let them get away. Yesterday, we failed to utilize our superior numbers. That is not true at all. I'm going to pause this. It didn't give me... Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, that's dumb. Give me my freaking troops. My captured supplies. Oh, screw you, game. Screw you. You know what? Let's just get back to where we were. So we have to hold Henry Hill. And we have to hold these two ridges, which is more than doable. I think. Hopefully. McCook, I'm actually going to have you come here. You guys are just going to hold this line. You guys are going to hold this ridge as long as you can. You'll hold that part, and then you guys will come back here as reinforcements. I'm going to put both of my cannons over here. So that way if we have to fall back, then we can fall back. I'm going to get my cav to come on this side. So I can keep track of what's going on there. Supplies. Supplies. General, do I have two generals? I do. Franklin, you're going to come over here. Havoc, you're just going to come right there because I would like to see the battlefield. Again, this is very not normal for me. I don't usually do this kind of stuff. I probably should, but I do it because I don't like to break the immersion of it all. And I feel like that definitely breaks the immersion. I don't know. Here comes Lee. I think if everyone runs at first, we can recoup. Yeah, I need Hazen. Come over here. Got Davis and Wagner. Yeah, I'm going to hold Hazen over there. We have 2 sets of reinforcements in our center. Gonna hold Davies over on that point. Yeah, we'll be good. I probably... Yeah. I have to hold those 2 positions. Just as a personal thing for me. I'm not just gonna let them trounce all over me. Hold the line, men. It is absolutely crucial that you hold these points. Merritt, come over here. You know what? I bet we could actually squeeze a dude here and then squeeze McCook right there. .94% coverage, that's pretty stinking good. Get you guys to move that way. I mean, we've got this flank pretty daggum secure. Coldwater, Artie, I do need you over here. We got this flank pretty secured. Hey, skirmishers, what's up? Let's take McCook. And we'll put him over in this point. Gonna super fast forward time through all this because it's necessary. There we go. Get wrecked. Ah, we're getting flanked. Yeah, we might have to deploy some skirmishers. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. We'll see about skirmishers. I would almost rather keep these guys intact, but I do know that skirmishers can really turn the tide of battles. Use these as kind of flanking forces. I'm gonna get these guys to come in over here as well. Just really solid harassment troops is what these guys are good for. I mean, they can rout an entire brigade. There's been several of these battles lately that I've seen where we have deployed skirmishers, and 2 or 3 skirmishers that are always giving a flanking attack can rout a, 2,500 brigade easy. Just because of that flanking factor. Here we go. We've got some pretty solid corps or some brigades coming in. So look at that. We made them rout. This also just allows us more mobility and keeps us from getting wrecked and possibly ambushed like we've just happened. Move up. I think this is where it's going to get slow. Where we got to go regular speed. Nothing wrong with that. I just merely stating facts. Constantly having to micromanage. There's some supplies that we should have had from the last part of the battle. You know what? I could probably bring Merritt in here. Oh, I think we completely routed those guys. You ready for this? Yeah, you see it. You see it. There's not a thing you can do about it. I guess get a volley off, but... Skirmishers are wrecked. They better wreck them. I mean, they are 3 stars, so I can't expect them to not route. There they go. I mean, we're losing troops, but they're losing a lot more than we are. And these are rank 3 skirmishers. That rear flank, yep. Major Ivans is killed. Major Merritt, excuse me. What about over here? We got Pender on our flank. Let's go ahead and chase these skirmishers. Come on, guys. That'll help not get Merritt routed. Get out of here. This isn't Total War. You can disengage Cav and not suffer a huge morale penalty. Here we go. Oh, I want to capture those supplies so bad. Maybe I can. Let's get Merritt up here. Maybe I can sneak those guys through. Is that... Yeah, Drayton was who we saw earlier. Pender, he's going to hit us on this flank, I'm afraid, and that would cause some pretty bad morale debuffs. If I can snag these guys, it'd be great. 174 kills on that guy. That's really good. Let's get downhill of him. That way he gets flanked on 3 sides. Evans, he's too close. We'll wait till maybe he engages more. We'll engage with Cook. Evans, I think they're going to converge on those troops. We got Law coming into the battle. Fall back. Let him have it. Evans has committed. Get those supplies. Mahoney? Mahone? However you want to say it. We are about to get flanked. I'm going to go ahead and fall back. Still going to be able to flank them. You guys get back fast enough, you can take that as well. Holy crap, Merritt, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Don't give him a volley. Cook, get back. Run. Run. We've got several brigades coming down on our flank. They are going to push this objective hard. But they are also going to get wrecked because this, yeah, their speed goes way down. Holy crap, they are throwing a lot of troops at us. Okay, we've got to do something better. I'm not really sure what. We're going to have to get these guys down there. What's going on over here? Are we holding? Try to get that flank on Pender. Greg will probably rout. We are going to lose these skirmishers. But it's unnecessary. Because they are holding off quite a few troops. Evans got wrecked. Greg is about to get wrecked. Drayton will very quickly follow suit. So that part of the objective is safe for now. I'm pushing troops up to this ridge line. We are getting flanked. There is no way to avoid that. We routed those skirmishers though, so that's a positive. Those guys haven't been able to do anything. Pender is getting wrecked. I don't know that we can push up enough to really affect those guys. You guys need to move up just a smidgen so you're able to get on Hood. That objective's being greatly... There we go. Featherson. Where's Franklin? Franklin, you got to get down here, dude. This is where our skirmishers come in. This is where they really start to shine. We defeated them on that front. Pender is starting to lose quite a few troops. Those are firing. Hood is getting wrecked. I'm going to have to move Bates back a little bit. Get Merritt behind. We can maybe get some good routes over here. Mahone is going to cause some issues for us. Featherston has been wrecked. Let's hit on Anderson. That sounded weird. Sweet, that flank is all right. Haney. Good Lord, they're just pushing so many troops up. Now, admittedly, I will 100% admit this, we don't need to keep these hills. But these are all really, really good positions. Really, really defendable positions, I should say, that we can use to soak up a lot of troops. Because, I mean, they aren't going to be able to take this very easily. They will lose a significant portion of their armies trying to take it. You know what? We have brigades that can come reinforce this flank. That's why they're here. I don't see anyone coming through there, so until we do, we need to push. Look at that Mahone, though. Again, those skirmishers, they're providing a flank, and they are really doing well. Look at that. Mahone is focusing on those guys when they should be hitting McCook. But they aren't hitting McCook. They're hitting the skirmishers. Choose skirmishers. All back to here. I'm going to sacrifice these skirmishers. See, look, we pretty much got that entire flank routed. Sacrificing our skirmishers is something we had to do. They're pushing our center now. We have to drop these guys back. Push up. Hit Lee. Oh no! Fall back. Hit these guys on the flank. We're going to push up a little bit. Try and see if we can't hold that side. There we go. We got that flank going. Mahone. Let's get Bates. Hitting them up again. Protect Henry Hill at all costs. So we should probably back down. The Rebels' counterattack is ferocious. We need to at least put a brigade or two back here. This is our last barrier defense. It controls the route to Washington. I'm dropping Merritt back here. So in case something happens, we do have that flank secured. And I'm pushing these guys up, and I could probably, if we can route Lee, that would be the most ideal solution. Because that's 1,000 cav that we don't have to worry about. Fall back. Turn around. You know what? Let's start dropping back. We're going to lose a lot of troops defending this part. I'm going to slowly and hopefully methodically start falling back troops. I can't do anything here. McCook has to stay, and if we lose him, then we lose him. Man, Hood, he is just holding steady. you're going to hit Wilcox, man. Or you're going to get absolutely wrecked. Hood just got routed. There comes Lee. What I'm going to do, these guys are holding amazingly well. I'm very happy with them, but we're going to reinforce with Wagner and Hazen. Davis and Barrett, you're going to hopefully get a hit on Lee. Haney is just holding his ground, man. Are we not able to hit these guys? There we go. Awesome. See what I mean? Look at that. Saw that coming from a freaking mile away. The AI is freaking sneaky, guys. You have no idea. Let's get bait skirmishers. We're going to protect our rear with our skirmishers. I don't want you to rout. I want you to fall back. There is a difference. Why aren't you firing? Please fire. Sweet. We pushed them back on that flank. I mean, I'm not going to lie. We're going to lose a lot of people here. No, I keep hitting the wrong button. I want you to rout. Or I want you to fall back, not rout. As soon as it's advantageous for us, I need to route these troops to make these troops fall back, I should say. They're pushing hard. We may not be able to move these guys back. We're doing a good job of holding them. Keep falling back. Keep a troop up there. Actually, that's what McCook can do. Then we're actually going to hold a troop there, or brigade. Can I have you? Nope, because there's 1,000 cav down there. Look at Haney, man. Those two guys are just going at it. Troops have been routed. Where are we getting flanked? It's time to fall back, boys. Hit Lee. If you want to hit someone, it has to be those cav. Oh no, Gladden! No! Ammo! Oh, you're empty. Oh, crap. That's all we gotta do for a draw, man. Alright, so they pushed that flank, which sucks for us. I'm not at the point right now where I can take and move these guys back. So I'm not gonna. However, they're gonna push this flank, which is fine by me. So I do have superior forces here. I got Hazen covering the woods. can't get Gladden over there. There's just so many troops. Let's go ahead and move Ellsworth back. Fall back, guys. Fall back. Let's get our artillery back here. Davis, come back. We got Archer hitting on the side, which is perfect. Give your last volley and then get the freaking crap out of there. We've got several places where these guys can go. Give him that volley on the backside. Oh, come on. You do not tell me that's what you got. That is a very piss poor volley. We gotta hold back all these troops. Hold. Davies, dude. You're going slow even for someone who's just supposed to be walking. We'll catch him at the river. This is going to be not impossible to cross, but they do have a very immensely slow... their speed is super, super slow. We're going to let them push me back. Run, please. Oh, I know where this is. Okay. I'm sure you guys are like, well, duh. I really just didn't know exactly where we were. I was like, but this looked familiar. So did this. We are running low on ammo. We need to get our artillery. Pausing. I guess you're just holding. Guys, get back across the river, please. Oh, first Scott, come on. Come on, guys. Let's see, we've lost 7,000 men. They've lost 13, though. So, I mean, all in all, we're actually doing pretty darn good. Not doing great, but doing all right. And honestly, it's going to take those guys a long time to move that far. So getting even 3 or 4 of these 3-star brigades out of the battle is going to help a lot. These guys have no ammo. This dude's not running low, but he's not super stocked up either. I'm gonna capture Henry Hill. Watch this. Okay, where's my cav? I have cav. come this way. We got an hour 40. How is Archer able to... Oh, man, those 3 stars, they're killer. Three stars are killer, man. Fall back. Take up defensive positions there. As long as they don't try to move that guy. Come on, Merritt. Don't fail on me now, man. Got Havoc over here holding the line. I don't even feel evil about doing this. There is no part of me that has any sort of regret about doing this strategy. Red-legged devils are getting tore up, man. Just hold strong. Make a beeline. Wagner, come on up. Major General Huger has been killed. Oh, Cav, you're doing it. You're doing it. Yeah, they're starting to push harder now. Oh my word, I'd laugh so hard if we were able to get this. Actually, I wouldn't laugh so hard. I'd be freaking excited as crap. They can't possibly have a whole bunch of brigades back here. Nathan Gibson's dead. Who is that? Over here, red-legged devils? Yeah. It's to be expected. These guys, man, they're just giving some hardcore volleys at each other. Pleasanton. We got an hour 9 left. Fall back just a tiny bit so you're in harder cover. Guys, you gotta hold. Where's Franklin at? Get that general over there. Oh no, they've got a lot of artillery. Of course they do. And they have a full brigade. Dang it. Oh. Well, rip. I mean, if we can hold them. Please fire. You are within range. Still might be able to do something. Dang it, dude. I was really hoping we could do something over there. General? 51 minutes. I'm gonna push it. All in all, we've actually done really good. We've only lost 10,000 soldiers. They've lost 16. Come on, man. You got to get a good volley. Stonewall Brigade's been routed. Are these Union soldiers that got routed? I think they are. Come on, get in there. Nice. We're holding, guys. We're holding, man. Super impressed with this army right now. Let's get these guys up in here. Hold. Union has secured Stony Ridge. Look at that. Let's see if we can hold it. Robertson, that wasn't the smartest move. Mahone's back. That was probably the most hick thing I think I've ever said in my life, by the way. Like, most hick accent I think I've ever seen. We have to hold it against Forno, who is a 3-star, though. We might lose it. Yeah, Confederates have turned right around and secured it, but we got Merritt coming back. We've also got another charge. Don't rout, don't rout, don't rout. Oh, good. We've got a charge built up, so there we go. Dang it, they're routed. They're about to be. Come on, guys, hold against these dudes. I don't understand how their morale... Oh, it's a draw. That's okay. All right, so we deployed 32,000. We lost 12. The Confederates deployed 44,000, and they lost 19,800. All in all, I'm still okay with that. Everyone gets promoted, those who weren't wounded or those who didn't die. We got a lot of supplies that we captured. I guess we did get those those 3 things, so it did count it. That draw. We don't get any career points, but we get reputation. We do get a lot of money, and we do get more troops than well, I don't remember how many we lost. But anyways, guys, not the best. Not the best at all. We are down to 20,000 troops. After the last devastating result in the Battle of Second Bull Run, I'm confident I can move aggressive. Oh, 4 General Havoc in his army. I can move aggressively against them and defeat them in our next engagement. If only I could have a few fresh soldiers. Could you please transfer? They'll give 9,700 crack soldiers. Their training is unreal. And then 9,400 more troops. Man, Tennessee is cranking out things like mother truckers. I don't know if the campaign will be able to last much longer. We will try and do our absolute best that we can. We'll just have to see. I just don't know. I simply don't know. But we're going to try and do our best. See if we can't build up some good troops and maybe get something before we get wrecked at Antietam. Because remember, if we can make it through Antietam, that's when the armies stop reinforcing each other, and we can kind of gain the advantage, guys. I hope you enjoyed this battle. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Be sure to look out for the next Union episode. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here. Peace.